So, what is energy strength training? What we've come to look at as the Jin Jing, which is the muscle tendon changing classic, is typically numerous exercises designed to help us transition from using more gross isolated types of force and tensegrity into a more unified facial based tensegrity. So tensegrity, of course, has the word tense in it. There is a tension to tensegrity, and this tension is a type of stretch. So stretch creates potential, and stretch can be created through both compression and elongation. So when we are working with the muscle tendon changing type exercises and learning how to develop the skill of using the fascia, as well as the skill progresses, the body changes and we develop a more unified body at many different layers as well. Now, the addition of being able to perceive and work with energy at any layer of the vibrational scale is of astounding use when we're working on the energy strength training type of methods. So, for example, typically we'd probably start using the coarser energies like the vital energy, the life force. Now, when we are doing this, if we can perceive energy at this level, this layer, and we can keep the mind tuned to the energy at that layer, then if the old adage is true that where the attention goes, the energy flows, we will be strengthening our ability to resonate at that frequency of energy. We'll be strengthening the capacity of the connective tissue itself to be tuned and essentially vibrate more easily and be a more thorough conductor for energy at that particular frequency. Now, if we start adding load to this, then we are essentially training both the quality of the tissue in relation to the energy, as well as the I guess the quantity of the tissue as it strengthens and builds and thickens. It's a type of quantity as well. So because of this, oopsie, that's the camera. So because of this, we get to really work on unifying with this energy. Now, because we're adding load with different exercises over time, we can begin to free ourselves from the load, and the energy supports the load through the tissue. Now, if we are using a methodology of thought that's devoid of the energy connection, then we're still using stretch. We're still strengthening the body and using stretch, but that energy is more likely to get locked into the body. And the, I guess we could say, like, spiritual use potential degrades because the mind and the perspective is locked in the body, so all this energy will then lock into the body. Now, that can be used, of course, and expressed in different ways, but it's not as easily applied to the spiritual work. So, when we're doing energy strength training, methods I like to use are from a number of different sources and a lot of my own exploration. And basically, we're looking for ways in which we can build our relationship to energy in a more expedient manner, the manner that creates an easier access to the connections of the body and an easier access to the energy, with the energy being the foremost reason for the work, the actual energy itself, and most importantly, the surrender capacity into the energy and that mergence, and alleviating any type of formed, contrived resistance that gets, stuck in the way, because this surrender becomes the biggest enhancer to the so much of the spiritual path and our ability to really unify with energy. When we apply weights, or different types of resistance, or balance, confusions, etc., through maybe partner work or other methods, we're stressing the tendency of the mind to contract in on itself, and therefore for the energy to contract in and be turbulent and how could we say it, like frenetic, I suppose. Very I just keep thinking of a cracked out dude with his eyes all bugged out, very finicky. So when we're working with this, we can then stabilize the energy, stabilize the mind and the energy under load. And this has really, really big benefits, especially when we start applying the amplifier of surrender. All right, hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in training, please check out the website. We have lots of stuff on there, a lot of meditative training and Tai Chi training, as well as a Q&A video reference library. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.